Is raw food the secret to perfect gut health, or are we putting our dogs at risk? You've probably seen the dramatic before and after photos, shinier coats, smaller stools, wild instinct marketing. But here's the real question. Is raw feeding actually transforming your dog's gut, or are we just buying into a very convincing trend? Today, we're breaking it down: benefits, risks, and what science actually says. Gut health isn't just about digestion. Your dog's gut affects immune strength, energy levels, skin and coat health, even mood and behavior. Inside your dog's digestive system lives the microbiome, trillions of bacteria that influence nearly every system in the body. So when someone says raw food fixes gut health, that's a big claim. Let's see if it holds up. A raw diet typically includes raw muscle meat, organ meats like liver and kidney, raw bones, and sometimes vegetables or fruit. Many follow something called the BARF model, which stands for biologically appropriate raw food. The idea is simple. Dogs evolved from wolves. Wolves eat raw meat. Therefore, raw must be more natural. Sounds logical. But evolution and modern domesticated dogs aren't always identical stories. Supporters of raw feeding often report smaller, firmer stools, reduced gas, improved digestion, healthier skin, and more energy. Why might that happen? First, raw diets are typically high in protein and low in fillers. Less processed carbohydrate can mean less bulk waste. Second, fewer artificial additives may reduce irritation in sensitive dogs. And third, highly digestible animal protein can sometimes support better stool quality. So yes, some dogs genuinely appear to improve, but here's where we need to slow down. Raw meat can contain harmful bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria. Dogs may tolerate some bacteria better than humans, but not all dogs are equal. Puppies, senior dogs, immune-compromised dogs, they can absolutely get sick. There's also the issue of parasites, and perhaps the biggest hidden problem, nutritional imbalance. Homemade raw diets often lack proper calcium to phosphorus ratios, essential fatty acids, or micronutrients. And gut health doesn't thrive on imbalance. It thrives on stability and completeness. Most veterinary associations do not broadly recommend raw feeding, primarily due to contamination risks. That doesn't mean raw is automatically harmful. It means it requires precision. Formulated commercial raw diets are very different from DIY kitchen-prepared raw meals, and that distinction matters. Some dogs with food sensitivities, specific protein intolerances, or chronic stool issues may respond well to carefully formulated raw diets under veterinary supervision. But raw feeding is not a universal gut health miracle. Sometimes switching to high-quality, balanced diet is what matters. The upgrade matters more than the label. The real verdict? Raw feeding isn't magic. And it isn't poison. Gut health depends more on ingredient quality, balance, and food safety than it does on whether the food is raw or cooked. Trends don't heal guts. Balance does. If you want to better understand your dog's digestion, visit dogscore.online. It's a helpful resource for clearer insight. Because guessing isn't a strategy, data is. Now I want to hear from you. Are you team raw or team balanced kibble? Hit like if you care about your dog's health. Subscribe for more evidence-based dog nutrition content. Your dog needs informed decisions. If you care about your dog's health, look at the whole picture. I'll see you in the next video.